There was this one girl that I used to be friends with, and she introduced me to her friend group. And off the bat, I noticed that everyone in this friend group is like under 120 pounds. And I wasn't. And we started being friends because I said that I went to raves and she wanted to go to rave. So I was sort of just like, yeah, sure, I'll introduce you to my friends. Like, I'll let you meet the DJs that I know, and you can like kind of get in the scene, and it'll be sick for you. And like that was how we started being friends. So I had something I could offer her. I was the only person who wasn't skinny in that friend group. Mind you, I look different now. Like I'm skinnier now. I've lost like literally 30 pounds. So I'm hanging out with this girl and I start to realize that every time we go to a rave with that friend group, they kind of just leave me. Like we will get to the rave, they'll go up to the people I've introduced them to, but they will not hang out with me. Like they're not around me. I'm just kind of like doing my own thing, and then we all drive home together, which wasn't a problem for me because again, I was like already in the scene. Like I had so many people that I knew there that I would hang out with, so it wasn't an issue, but I did notice it because that's a little bit strange. Because I would see them all go off and none of them were doing their like own things. They were all together just without me. In that moment, I remember being like, oh, it's just because they've been a friend group and I'm new and they probably just like are used to hanging out with just each other. I'm a really forgiving person. So then fast forward, I ended up not being friends with this girl anymore just for personal reasons and like stuff between us. But then I'm looking at that friend group on Instagram, right? Because like we still follow each other, and gradually the girl that I used to be friends with starts to gain a little bit of weight. She's like gradually gaining weight. So it's like, it's noticeable, but it's not crazy. Like it's not intense. It's not this huge shift or anything. And then eventually I realized that they stop all posting with her. Like nobody is posting with her. So I send a text to one of the people from the friend group and I'm like, hey, are you guys still friends with this girl? And they're kind of like, no, we're not friends with her anymore. Like we just kind of fell out of touch. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, that's not the reason. Like that, I didn't hear a single real reason, and you guys were really tight. So I need to know a real reason. So I go to the one person in that friend group who was always very blunt and honest. And I text him and I'm like, hey, why aren't you guys friends with this person anymore? And he was like, oh, because she low-key gained weight and she just like wasn't the vibe. Blunt indeed. Definitely honest. In that moment, just thinking about that, I was like, that is so disgustingly messed up and shallow, and I hate that. But then, about like a few months, I want to say like 6 months later, I had something happen to me where I just lost a bunch of weight. Okay, I haven't gained it back yet. I am on the path to doing that. I'm trying to do that, but bottom line, I lost a bunch of weight. Immediately when I lost all that weight, that friend group that I had stopped talking to all started reaching out to me intensely, like hardcore, like, hey, I have these pants you might like. Oh my gosh, do you want to come over and try on my clothes? Like I got all these clothes that really remind me of you. Hey, there's this rave. Do you want to go to it? Hey, I'm having a birthday party. People that I barely knew. One of the guys from that friend group tried to ask me out on a date, like fully. Mind you, we had been following each other. And then on top of that friend group, people from the rave scene that I was mutuals with that had never reached out to me and I never like talked to or gotten to know started texting me same stuff like, hey, there's this thing happening. Do you want to go to this with me? Hey, do you want to hang out this day? Like people who did not like look in my general direction started texting me all of a sudden. Mind you, I am the exact same person I was before I lost the weight. So there's no real genuine reason for that to happen, if that makes sense. And then eventually it hits me that the reason they're all reaching out to me is because I lost weight. Not in spite of the fact that I lost weight, not like in addition to the fact that I lost weight, but solely because I was skinny now. And that is a genuine thing that happens. And I actually think that like these friend groups that are all super skinny and only talk to other people who are super skinny exist everywhere, and that the reason these influencers who lose a bunch of weight and just never talk about the fact that the people who talk to you are there's this huge different genre of person who will now acknowledge you now that you're skinny. I think the reason that they don't talk about that is because that is what they want. They want to be in that friend group full of people who only like you if you are skinny. Another thing about friend groups like that is a lot of the people in those friend groups are horrible people. Why? Because if somebody only likes you because you're skinny, if you're not gaining weight, you're not doing anything wrong. If you're only there because of your weight, because of how you look specifically, it does not matter what you do. There were people in that friend group who did horrible, prison-worthy things that just were still there. We're still there. And in the local scene, they are absolutely hated. Still in that friend group, still loved, still defended. Stuff like that you see. So that's one thing about losing weight that nobody tells you is there are very shallow, surface level friend groups that will try to suck you in. Don't let them. Don't let them. That is not a friendship you want to have. If you're on the outside looking in and you're like, maybe if I lost a little weight, these people will be friends with me, don't go near it. I promise you, it is not what it looks like on the outside.